Hey everyone, Travis here on day 3 of the LCS NA playoffs with Aphromoo from CLG. CLG now finishing third place, number 3.
Bronze medal.
Bronze.
Bronze medal.
Literally bronze, I think is what it is. Yeah.
That's the lowest you can get.
Curse actually just proves that's not the case. Either way, let's talk about you guys. So first off, let's go to a darker time, much harder time for you. Let's talk about yesterday. So yesterday, it felt like I saw a special throw a hook, land it, and pull CLG's spirit out from their body. Because after that, which happened in the second game, and then began like the spiral downwards, and then the third game. What actually happened there? Like how, what, why, how?
Well, I don't think it was special because I felt like we didn't lose to TSM. We lost because of ourselves. So we just lost to ourselves, and we were winning game 1 really handily. We were winning game 2 very handily, and then people stopped listening and what we were supposed to do to win the game. And we were doing this like extended laning phase, whatever, for like 7-8 minutes, and that was when people stopped listening, and we stopped getting vision control, and we weren't contesting, and then we were just farming, and it just went downhill from there. No one was really talking, and everyone was just farming, and that was pretty much it. And we just like fought random fights, and we were preparing for Dragon and stuff like that. Wait till Dragon to fight, just we have Nocturne Globals not up yet, etc. Stuff like that.
Now, what was it? Just like the spirit broke as TSM came back, or like was it? Because it definitely seemed like you guys were on a massive tilt going into Game 3, and it feels like that was probably a factor in what happened in Game 3. So, like after Game 2, was it just like a hard, too difficult for you guys to get your mentality back in?
Oh yeah, especially when we didn't lose the TSM because we just threw the game ourselves. It's like it's really hard to get your morale back when you know you're supposed to win. You have Vayne and Jax, who are the late game gods on our team, with Orianna, and so we weren't supposed to lose that game at all. And we know it, and everyone knows that they could have played better. And so everyone's disappointed in themselves, especially when you're on like the hyper carry champions, which is middle, Jax and Vayne. So it's really hard. There's not much I can do.
There is a AMA request right now for Double Lift, and one of the top things is pointing out some comment that he made in one of the LCS videos about how this might be his like last year or anything like that. Lots of people freaking out about that. Do you have any idea what he was referring to there?
Did you see that yesterday?
I think it said like, "Oh, we need to beat TSM because this might be like our last year or something like that." I don't know what the exact quote is, but there's just a lot of people freaking out, thinking like, "Oh my gosh, is Double Lift quitting League of Legends and all that kind of thing?" You're his bot lane partner. I thought you might have some insight into that.
Maybe it's just we have a year with this roster. You know, CLG roster changes all the time. So we have a year to make this roster work, and we're going to stick with it. And if it doesn't work, then obviously CLG is very prone to making changes. And everyone likes the roster here. Everyone likes each other, and nobody really wants to get rid of anyone. So that's probably why he said that, because just wants to win, and they'll take whatever it takes to do that.
Now, on top of that, there after that match had been a ton of discussion around Nian Tanso, or just Nian, I guess now, and his role on the team and whether or not he should be part of it, and his mistakes that he made, and all that kind of thing. We even saw members of TSM come out to defend him. What are your thoughts on Nian right now, and even the community reaction to that?
Well, it's really random. I guess it's TSM defending the end from the community, when usually it's just the community who thinks that. And really, what only matters is the players' thoughts on how he played. The players, what we think about what he played, and no one really blamed the end at all. We lost it as a team, and that's pretty much it. The end played his best on Jax, and he was doing really well, but we just fell apart because people stopped listening, and that's it.
Okay, so you take it as a team failure, not as anybody in
I thought Nian played really well in the series. Everyone played really well up until the point everyone stopped listening. That's it.
Now, let's talk about some more upbeat, positive things, which was today. You were flying around the map as Thresh, like zooming in, throwing down boxes, throwing down lanterns, the Superman Aphromoo. You guys were able to do Black Superman. You guys were able to do a very good job of beating out Curse. So what was the difference today as opposed to yesterday?
Well, today I made sure before we went on the shuttle that everyone needs to just listen to me and win the game. So first game came along, and we did the same thing as we did in game 2. We were doing well, and then we had the plan not to fight a dragon because they have assassins, and then we fought a dragon. So we turned because I landed a bind, and usually we get bloodthirsty sometimes. So if you see a CC on a high priority target, like I landed on Kali, and then just initiated the fight right there, and we fell apart. And then right after that, we were like, okay, guys, we need to stick to the plan, not team fight them. So we'll just farm up and not rotate. And that's what we did game 1. And then game 2 came along, and I guess I took it upon myself to just be the leader. And that's what we did. I just made everyone follow me and just landed all my hooks, and it was pretty easy to dismantle Curse after that.
Now you have about a month before you have to even worry about another League of Legends match. What are your plans during that time?
Well, I'm pretty certain that I don't get voted into All-Stars, like one of the
Yeah, I think you're locked out now.
challenger things. I don't know.
You're not going to Paris.
Okay, hopefully
At
not.
least Riot is not flying you there.
Hopefully not. We'll see, though, because the community votes people. I don't know. But
Well, I think voting has ended.
for me, it's probably personal stuff. Maybe do all my appointments that I've been missing out to forsake for practice. So just keep my health up. And yeah, I'll probably be practicing a lot in solo queue anyway.
Not going on any trips or anything?
No, nothing like that. Probably go home and see my family since it's been 3 months.
You gonna hang out with any special someone, any significant person in your life?
Yeah. I'll probably see my girlfriend for the whole time I'm off, but I really like to focus on winning too. So we'll do both. Balance.
So like play League of Legends with the girl.
Yeah.
It'll be just Double F going to All Stars, but you got her around. It'll be like everything's the same.
Yeah, and then when Double F comes back, the synergy will be gone, and the downfall of CLG has commenced.
Do you have any shout outs or anything you want to say here at the end of this very dreary, dark moment?
Yeah. Shout out to who's our sponsors? I'm just kidding. Shout out to Razer, Azubu, NZXT, and iBuyPower.
You got it. Thank you so much for the interview, Aphromoo. I know your whole team is very angry with me right now because they all want to get on a shuttle. And every minute that I say another word and add another part to this sentence, they all literally have to wait even longer before they can depart. So be sure to check out the rest of all of our LCS coverage, including CLG, All-Stars, even stuff outside of League of Legends like Dota 2, CSGO, StarCraft, just so much at ongamers.com.